I don't know where to look, so this is awkward. And I also don't really have that good of anything in this room right now to fashion up a tripod to hang or put my camera on. So this is just gonna be what it is. Yeah. But I am currently getting ready for work, and I've been contemplating videotaping my thoughts and feelings on a situation. Whether or not I'll post it is still a thing. Whether or not it will be public is still a thing. I'm not sure. So if you're seeing this, then you know what decision I've made. But yeah, so I have to get ready for work, and I have the cojones to videotape my feelings, so you know what, I'm just gonna do it, because how often does that happen? And I am not by any means a professional. I barely know what I'm doing when it comes down to makeup, and quite frankly, that's not exactly the point of this video, so I'm not even gonna focus on it. I just have to do it. So, my name is Cassandra, and I live on Long Island of New York. And in just a little over 3 weeks from now, I'm getting VSG surgery. And I think the fact that I'm starting my diet on Monday has kind of made this whole situation, like, real now. And I'm nervous and I'm excited. And I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm gonna go Charlotte Tilbury. My beauty guru. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I just recently bought this one. So I'm gonna keep trying it out. So anyway, yes, I'm getting my surgery on March 25th. God willing, everything goes the way it's supposed to go. I'm freaking nervous and I'm freaking excited at the same time. Why did I choose VSG surgery? It just, I have a history of people being overweight in my family. I have a couple relatives who have received various bariatric surgeries to help them gain the weight, and I never lose the weight. And, that's always been their decision. And I never really thought that I would be a person who would get bariatric surgery for help. I always figured, one day I'll get my act together and I'll be able to lose the weight by myself, the natural way, the way God intended it. And then I heard of the VSG. And it's not that scary of a surgery. It definitely seemed like something that I could handle and I could do. And it leaves your parts the way that nature made them. And I think that was the biggest attraction to me about the surgery. So, about 6 months ago, I had my first appointment. I was locked in. I have the greatest surgeon. I have the greatest team of people helping me. Dr. Ahmad in Port Jefferson, New York, on Long Island, where I live. I don't live in Port Jeff. And he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. I went to his seminar, and I just felt so at home, so cared about, so, no longer alone. Because, like I said, I have family with a history of being overweight and needing intervention to lose weight. But I still felt alone. It's just this funny game that your mind plays on you. Even though I'm surrounded by other people who look like me, the world does not revolve around people that look like me. And I've never, honestly, I've gone back and forth my whole life with being overweight and not overweight and all different things. And I can say that I have not ever been bullied for my weight, so I'm grateful for that. There were a couple people who have made some comments, but I never really got, picked on or made fun of or excluded. I think that I'm a nice enough person where people like me. But, at some point, I know we're supposed to have body positivity, blah, 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 but at some point, you don't want to just be, the nice one. I want people to think I'm pretty, as pretty as I see myself, which is not always as pretty as I probably should, but That's another issue for another day. Like I said, I don't really know where to look. This is my first time, so this is probably going to be awkward. But I feel like that's a rite of passage when people post their first video on YouTube. It's awkward and poorly edited and at a bad angle, and here I am. My turn. So, why did I choose to get it now? So I am 27 years old as of about 2 weeks ago. And I haven't always been consistently overweight, but I have been for my adult life. You know, as a teenager and an older child, I got taller, I grew into myself, I was active, I was a healthy weight, I had a six-pack at one point, and as an adult, that was hard to get over. When I was 16 or 17, I got an injury that put an end to my ability to dance. Was basically the way that I was taking care of myself and the way that I was keeping myself in shape. And that put an end to that. And I didn't really know how to do anything else. Like, I didn't know how to work out at the gym. Like, I had a gym membership. Like, I got a gym membership when I turned 16. And I would go, and I would walk on the treadmill and do the things and take the classes and all that. And, you know, and I've never been, like, an emotional eater or a binge eater. Like, I don't have eating disorders and that. I guess in some aspect I must have a food addiction, because how did I get to be to a point where I need VSG weight loss surgery? But I don't really have, like, even through this whole process, that was never a concern for the nutritionists and the dietitians and psychologists that you have to go through. I just don't have that. I'm looking for a foundation. I'm not a foundation, a concealer. Should we go MAC? Let's go MAC. This is MAC Pro Longwear, if anybody cares. I just recently, I know it's like the best one ever and everybody uses it, but I just recently got it for myself because I'm a little cheap. And I didn't feel like spending X amount of money for a concealer. I hope you guys can hear me. If anybody's even watching, if I even post this, I hope I can hear myself. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. I just put it on my finger and then I blend it in with a beauty blender. I don't want to hear that I'm doing it wrong because I don't care. I'm not going to change it. So anyway, you know, I met my husband when I was 19, and I was heavier than I had been, that I had known myself. Like, because like I said, I got injured when I was like 17. And then after that, when I couldn't dance anymore, that's when I started like ballooning and gaining weight. So I probably gained probably like 40 pounds between my junior and senior year of high school, which in retrospect, like, I'm like, ooh, 40 pounds, like, that brought me up to a healthier weight. Because as a teenager, like, I weighed like 130 pounds, and I'm 5'6". So I wasn't underweight, but I had some bones sticking out, you know? Especially because I was a dancer, and a lot of that was muscle. So, you know, my face filled in and all that. But then it didn't stop. And then I went on birth control, like TMI, whether or not people want to hear that or not. I went on birth control because I turned an adult and I had a boyfriend, and, you know, and it wasn't just for that. I had other issues that have come to fruition since then. Apparently I have PCOS, but we didn't know that then, so it was like trying to regulate. And then I gained some more weight. But at that point I was on the pill, and I'm not the kind of person who can take pills every day. Like, I have a hard time. I need to set an alarm, and I have a hard time. So then I went on Mirena, which I know is a controversial topic and people have their own feelings. For me, it was fantastic. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I just, at this point, don't want to. But then I gained even more weight, and it just kept going on. And then, you know, my work situation changed, and it was just a whole thing. So then, fast forward, I gained probably like 140 pounds since in about 8 years, which I don't know. I don't know if that's a long time or a short amount of time, but it's a lot of weight, and it's a lot of weight that I don't need on my body, and it doesn't help because, like I said, I injured myself. I had a knee injury, and like that's not helpful for this knee injury, and I had a lot of things. It just gets in the way, and it's really annoying, and I'm sick of it. So back in July, I kind of reached rock bottom of what I could emotionally handle in the world, and I realized that I needed to make changes for myself, or else I was going to continue to be at rock bottom, and it was not a fun place to be. So, I went to Dr. Ahmad, and I started this journey. And I'm really happy I did, but I'm definitely reaching the point of nerves. I don't even know if I'm making sense at this point, but I'm just kind of saying what's on my heart and how I'm feeling. Because, like, I have chosen, like, just because of my line of work, and I've chosen to not say a lot of things to a lot of people because, like, I'm a manager and I have in a retail business, and I have a lot of employees with a lot of age range, and it's kind of like just for professionalism and not really getting into things, and I just don't want a lot of people to know a lot of things. I've chosen not to talk about it at work, and I don't post about it on social media because it's my journey, and it's my decision, and maybe I will because people are going to notice and people are going to ask, and it's not that I'm ashamed that I'm doing it. It's my journey, and I've learned that I need to take care of myself and do me, and maybe one day I'll get into that more, but I need to do what I gotta do. And right now, I don't feel like I really want to talk about it on the internet or to people that I work with. My family and my friends know, and they're all supportive. One of my best friends went through it the year before I decided to do it, and that was kind of like the tipping point of when I decided, you know what, I'm going to look into this more. So that's that. So I have to go shopping this weekend because I have to get what I need to do the surgery. Should I do eyes or should I do? I'm going to work, so I'm not doing anything dramatic. There's a whole thing going on at work, and I might be there for the next 4 days. Who knows? So I'm just gonna do a quick Hula bronzer. Oh, and that powder I use, I don't even know if anyone else cares about it anymore, but I haven't gotten over it yet. It's the NYX HD. It's my favorite thing. And I think I'm the only one who still buys it, so oh well. So I have to go shopping this weekend because I start my diet. And I'm excited about that. I don't have a large weight loss goal. I know a lot of people's doctors tell them that they have to lose X amount, I don't know, I've heard of people having to lose 20, 30 pounds before surgery. My doctor told me 5. And it's not because I'm not that overweight, because I am. I'm significantly large and very much overweight and could probably do for losing more weight before that. Their response was literally because I was passing through the holidays and people don't lose a lot of weight over the holidays, which I guess is cool. But I still want to, I want to lose more than 5 pounds, obviously, because I want them to see that I'm serious and, this is going to work for me. Because nothing is set in stone yet. I have a surgery date, but I still have one more weigh-in before they even submit the paperwork to my insurance company. And then God knows what can happen then, God knows. So things are still up in the air, technically, but I'm not even gonna, I just say I'm having surgery, because I believe if you will it into the universe, then things come your way. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I'm in frame half the time. I'm probably gonna watch this video in a couple of years and be like, "What the hell were you doing? Why did you do that?" But oh well. I don't really care. I'm gonna use this blush. It's called Shame on You from Sephora. I don't know. I like blush. I don't like pinky blushes. This is kind of like a nudie, taupey, pinky blush but not like, hi, I'm pink. And that's that. So my diet, maybe I'll talk about it more as it comes through, because today is Thursday and I started on Monday, so that's what, 3-4 days from now. So like, I know you're supposed to go into it with good habits, but like this whole week I've been like, I might never get pizza again. So last night we had pizza and like we went out to the Cheesecake Factory and like all that. And you know, people keep telling me I'm crazy, like, oh, you'll be able to eat stuff again. But the way I see it is, I've been going through testing for 6 months, like, and weigh-ins and so many doctor's appointments, and like it costs money. Like my insurance covers it, but I still had a program fee to pay for, and I still have a deductible to pay for, and I had to pay like almost $1,000 out of pocket already for testing that my insurance didn't cover, like anesthesia and stuff. Which is, I don't even want to talk about it. So yeah, it costs a lot of money, and it's a lot of work, and it's a big change. Like, you're putting your body through surgery, like you're going under anesthesia and then taking out a part of your body. So why would I go back to what I was doing? Like, I don't want to deprive myself of wonderfulness, but I also want to make sure that I'm good before I do decide that I'm going to go out to dinner and I'm going to go to the Cheesecake Factory and I'm going to try to eat something or whatnot. Like, I want to make sure that I'm good, that I'm solid, that I'm confident, that I'm getting what I need to get from my body before I do any of that. And like, so I keep telling everybody like, oh, this is a food funeral, I'm never going to eat again. Like, obviously I'm going to eat again, but it's not going to be for a really long time before I do that. I don't even want to eat in front of people before I know how to eat VSG. Sorry, my cat just made some kind of sound. I have 2 cats, and this is the longest they've been quiet all day, so I'm really proud of them. Yeah, I'm using, what is this? Becca Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. I don't know. I like it. It's subtle. Don't judge me on where I'm putting it. I am not a professional. It is what it is. So, what am I talking about? So, yeah, I mean, I'm making this video mostly for me because I'm a visual person and I like to see progress and I like to see how I was feeling. Like, I try to journal and I have journals in the past, but I always give up on that. And maybe I'll give up on this, but maybe I won't. You know, I've never gone through anything like this before. So maybe I want to document every process. And you can write down all you want in a journal and you can write numbers all you want in a journal, but like, pictures and video is the most visual way and most honest and open way of seeing something. So that's what this is for. I'm excited about it. I don't know what eyeshadow to use. You know when you get new makeup and like I have an order coming to me I have one from Sephora coming in, one from Ulta, and you know, there's a palette in there that I really want to use, but obviously I don't have it. So now, like, you know when you get new makeup and like you don't like any of the rest of your makeup for like a week? So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm just gonna use the Morphe 350 palette and just rip something together real quick. Yeah, so maybe I'll document my surgery diet, and maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do, you know? Like today I had enough guts to do this, and who knows if I'll have enough guts on Monday or sometime next week. I don't know. I hope I do, because this is probably going to be more beneficial to me than anyone else who's gonna see this. So that's just my thoughts. Maybe tomorrow I'll make a video where I talk about all the tests and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, there's things going on at work right now that I might not come home for a couple days. Like, I literally was told to pack a bag. So we'll see. I think I'm going to end it here because I'm coming to the end of my makeup. I'm basically just going to finish my eyeshadow palette, and I'm running out of things to talk about. And then I got to blow dry my hair and run out the door. So this is where I'm going to end it. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. I can't wait. My camera skills are awful. I'm literally using my phone because why buy a camera when I might not use it? We'll see. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe I won't post this. This is the most awkward thing. Like, I'm literally sitting in a room talking to myself about, I don't even know if there was a point to this. That's that. So, maybe I'll see somebody next time. Maybe I'll see myself next time. I guess let's all just wait and see what finds out. All right. Have a good day. Hey, this is Cassandra from the future. I'm at work now, and I just finished watching all of the footage that I filmed this afternoon, and it is horrendous. So, if you've made it to this point, I shout out because you are dedicated, and I appreciate your support. I promise that next time I film, it won't look like that. But I really just wanted to get what I had on my mind off of my mind, more for me than anything else. So like I said, thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day.